Hello, my dear students. Today, let us start the explanation of chapter number 26, punctuation. So, in this chapter, we are going to read about the different functions of different punctuation marks. Punctuation marks are very important because they make a sentence meaningful, right? Now, we already know the different punctuation marks which we have. Let us consider this table which is given in our book. We have full stop. Full stop marks the end of a declarative or an imperative sentence. Declarative sentence, which is a fact or something or a universal truth, and imperative sentences, they include orders, commands, requests, right? For example, the sun shines brightly. We put a full stop. The second punctuation mark is a comma. Commas are used to mark a pause. Pause means when we have to stop for a fraction of second. Like kuch seconds ke liye when we want to stop, we use comma. So when we are listing different things, for example, I'm writing, I went to the market and brought apples, mangoes, bananas, kiwis, oranges. So when I'm listing different things, I'm going to separate them with the help of a comma. Or if we want to join two thoughts or ideas, for example, the example given in your book, the second example, the leaves looked fresh, green, and pretty. Or the first example, the women walked fast, but they stopped to rest after a while, right? Then we have an important punctuation mark, which is capital letter. Each and every sentence in English which we have started writing, beginning, always begins with a capital letter. Plus, capital letters are used for proper nouns even in the middle of the sentences. Then we have question mark. They are used to ask question, and we put a question mark in the end of an interrogative sentence. Next is exclamation mark. Exclamation marks are used to express strong or sudden feelings such as happiness, sorrow, surprise, wonder, right? So exclamation mark is a 1 and a dot below the 1. Then we have apostrophe. Apostrophe shows possession and is used for contractions. Contractions means short forms, like we write cannot. Cannot in the short form, in the contracted form we can write it as can't. So we use apostrophe. Or we show possession. We say this is the house of Rohit. House of Rohit can be written as Rohit's house. So apostrophe has two functions. One is to show possession, and second is for the contractions. Then we have a colon, which is used to introduce a list or what comes next. For example, Mohit can speak 4 languages. Colon, not semicolon, it will be a colon. English, Hindi, Bengali and Malayalam. After speaking the base of the sentence, Mohit can speak 4 languages. Now we are listing the different languages, we'll use a colon. Then we have semicolon, which is used to connect two independent clauses. Independent clauses means they can be written individually as different sentences, but still we are joining it because the idea is the same. Like Ria liked roses, semicolon. She took good care of her rose garden. Right? We can separate. Like if we want to join the two ideas in the same sentence, but they should be little bit separated, we use semicolon. Then we have quotation marks. Quotation marks are used to quote the exact words said by somebody. Like Shakespeare said, comma, quotation mark, begin. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Full stop, quotation mark, end. Or sometimes we put it on the headings. The Solitary Reaper is the name of a poem. So the Solitary Reaper we put in the quotation mark. By William Wordsworth is a great poem. Right? So same way our A part, B part, C and D will be done. Okay, coming to interjections now. What are interjections? The exclamations. Exclamations or interjections, they are a part of speech which shows very strong or sudden emotions. Now, A part is we have to complete the sentences which begin with the interjections. Interjections are given to us, we have to complete the idea. Now, wow will be used for a good thing. Oh can be used for a good thing, or it can be used for a, like, you are wondering about something. Oh, what a great experience it was. Ah can be will be used when you are hurt or something. Bravo when you are encouraging somebody. Hurrah for happiness. Oh dear can be used for many contexts, for sadness, for happiness, right? Or you are concerned about somebody. Oops, oops, you did a mistake, right? Oops is used when we do a mistake. Oops, sorry, glass is fallen, right? Oops, I spilt the milk. So when we do a mistake, usually. Same way, fill in the blanks in the B part is you have to match the idea, what is given in the sentence, and accordingly you have to fill in the blanks. So please complete your books on time. PDF is provided to you, and books should be completed on time and sent for checking also.